Okay, so we have the following combination circuit, and before we look at any of the questions, let's have a look at what is given to us. They give us the 12-volt power source in purple. Okay, they give us the 2 ohm resistor, that one. They also give you a 6 ohm resistor that is in parallel with the 2 ohm. Okay, and then on the other side they give us a 4.5 ohm resistor. Let's make that one green. Right, and then they give us ammeters and voltmeters, which I'm going to color in yellow. So we have this ammeter here across those wires, we have this voltmeter V2, and we have V1. Alright, so first up we go ahead and we try to separate our circuit into the different parts. Okay, so we have the portion over here that is in series. Okay, we have that series one, and then we have the parallel combination, which I'm going to try and highlight in brown with the Skokie. So here's the parallel combination with the 2 and 6 ohm resistor. Okay, so now of course we know that to work out the resistance of this pair we have a formula, right? And then this entire circuit has a resistance that comes from this pair plus the 4.5 ohms. Alright, because if you look at it, this blue portion is in series with the brown couple, and that is why we need to add those two values together. Alright, so the questions read, what is the resistance of the parallel combination? So that is our brown portion over there, and so we now need to use the formulas, or the formula. So we go that R parallel is equal to R1 multiplied by R2 all over R1 plus R2, and of course our R1 and 2 is our 2 and our 6 ohm, so we'll call this R1 and R2. So we have our 2 ohm multiplied by our 6 ohm all over 2 plus 6, which gives us 12 over 8 ohms. Okay, we can simplify this a bit further. We can go 3 over 2 ohms. I would say leave your answer like this to avoid losing important decimals. Okay, so that's what we got, the following values: 3 over 2 ohms for the parallel combination. So we go back to the sketch and we draw in the information that we found. So we found that R parallel, so the two of them, is 3 over 2 ohms. Okay, that is for the parallel combination. So we now have, at this point in the circuit, we have the resistance in series, which is 4.5, and we also have the resistance in parallel, which is 3 over 2 ohms. The other piece of information that we have is the V total, which is 12 volts. Okay, the next question is the reading on the ammeter. Okay, and the ammeter over here is reading I total. Okay, so we are looking for I total. So we need to say that V total is the total current multiplied by the total resistance. So we go ahead and we say that V total is I total multiplied by R total. Okay, to get I total, we say the total voltage over the total resistance. Now we know that the total voltage is 12 volts, but we need to find the total resistance. Okay, so we go back to our knowledge and we know that the resistance of the circuit is the sum of the parallel portion plus the series portion. So total resistance is going to be the series plus the parallel, which in this case is 4.5, plus the parallel combination, which was 3 over 2. Okay, so that is going to give you 6 ohms when you work it out. So we go back to our formula, we go 12 over 6, and so the total current in this circuit is going to be 2 amperes. Okay, so the reading over this on this ammeter will be 2 amperes worth of current available in this circuit. Okay, the following question is the reading on V1. Now don't forget Ohm's law. We can use Ohm's law for the circuit, we can use Ohm's law for the pink, we can use Ohm's law for the orange, and we can use Ohm's law for the green. Okay, so we go that V1 is I1 multiplied by R1 as per Ohm's law. So here's my R1. We know that this resistor will receive all of the current. So the current going through that resistor is 2 amperes. Okay, and the size of that resistor is 4.5 ohms, and so therefore the voltmeter reading is going to be 9 volts. We go ahead and we need to write it in. So this is reading a total of 9 volts. The following question is the reading on V2. So remember I said to you that the green portion is in series with this combination. So we know that a series circuit is a voltage divider. So this green portion or blue portion is in series with the brown portion, and so this 12 volts is split into 9 volts, and we're missing 3 volts. Okay, because this here is next to that in series, and so the 12 will be divided between the two, and so the reading on V2, which is question 2.4, the reading on V2 is going to be 3 volts.